So we're back with Christina Milian, best known as an actress, a singer, songwriter. Today, we're chatting with her about her other title. You have so many titles.
So many.
And mom as well.
Yeah.
She's the social media coordinator for NBC's hit vocal competition, The Voice, in case you haven't seen it. How did this particular role come to you?
Oh, goodness. You know, this role of social media correspondent kind of came about just because I've always been very vocal with my fans and I've always been in tune with them. I think in the industry that I'm in, especially music, it's all about the connection and just really a representation of yourself. And sometimes you don't want to rely on the business to do that. And so I've always been in tune with, you know, from the very beginning, since the internet kind of just like really got, you know, got a roll on it. It was like, okay, chat rooms to, then it was MySpace to the, you know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and just keeps getting bigger and bigger. But I found an instant connection with my fans. And when it comes to making my music or when I do have downtime, I always feel like, you know, they're always in tune with me. And they don't really, you know, stray, you know. It's really great to have that connection and make videos and
building your connection.
Absolutely,
because it's instantaneous.
Yes.
You have that one-on-one connection with your audience as you're doing it.
Yes, and it's constant, and your fan base is always growing. So I think the role came about because they were looking for somebody that was in the music industry that solidified. You know, the show is all about music. We have solid coaches, but on top of that, just somebody that had, you know, that was tangible to the fans and that was, you know, constantly on their social media, and that's me. I'm always tweeting. I'm always on my Instagram. By the way, at @CMilian Official for anybody who wants to know on Twitter.
So spell it. Do it again. It's what at
@CMilian Official.
CMilian Official.
Yes.
So let me ask you, because the landscape is littered with shows out there that seem to duplicate other shows.
Absolutely.
And this is a vocal competition, you know, Idol and all that. What makes this one different?
You know, I think what stands out with The Voice, I mean, we start off the show with the blind auditions. It has nothing to do with the visual. It's all about the ear and what you're hearing. And we don't make fun of anybody. I think that's another thing. I mean, it's got integrity. Right. And like with people like Mark Burnett, we were talking about him earlier, he's true to the music industry. He's true to wanting to make this person that, you know, successful, that has a dream, and they had the opportunity to work with these people from the very beginning as mentors, and they have fun. It's very relaxed. There's no cattiness at our set. Yeah. We have tons of personality, and everybody just goes with the flow of it. And I mean, you've seen last season we had people like CeeLo. He'll put on a Elvis costume and curly wig, you know, and he has a cat and a parrot, you know. And this season now with Usher's got his leg up and he's cool, and then, you know, Shakira, they get to express themselves and really, really, truly, like, they put their heart and their soul into really wanting to help these people. And I'm sure everything that, you know, that happens with the other shows, but we really, like, nothing is producer based. It's really just what the artists and the coaches, you know, have that connection, and that's what comes across on the stage.
How do they, when the coaches, they really, really want, like, all four chairs turn around. They really, really want them. Are there any hard feelings anywhere? Because when they really want them, they all do. And usually the country singers all go over to Blake. Are there any hurt feelings? Do they ever argue?
You never hear them argue, but they do have fun with each other because they're competitive. And of course, we want to win. They want to win. You know, it's always great to be like, hey, I won the last season. Blake does it all the time. He'll pull out like an award or something and show off. But, you know, I think they all, you know, whoever ends up on their team, their idea is to make them the best. And they don't have there's no tension or anything if they don't get picked.
I love Usher, who always says, you know, I discovered Justin Bieber.
Yes.
He uses that all the time.
That's a card to pull at any time. He pulls that card. Adam, he was able to pull the card that he won the first season. Right. Blake 2 times now. Now Shakira's like, I'm a Colombian, Latina. I've been doing this forever. I just love how they, you know, how they all stand, you know, firm and trying to get
throwing
somebody
down
to actually,
the credentials left and right, right?
Yeah, you got to do it.
So how did you break ice with them? How did you get to know them?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, it's Hallmark. I just want to make sure there's really.
If anybody knows Blake Shelton, he makes a lot of jokes about drinking. So the first person I connected with, the first day that I actually was on the set, was Blake, and he came up to my trailer, brought me a drink, and he welcomed me to the show. and so from there on, it broke the ice, and we all love music, so there was always music playing on the set.
Did you get together with them at all? Did you sit down with them? And
it wasn't, you know, it wasn't anything like planned or anything like that, but we have moments that we all sit together and we just have bonding moments. Lunchtime. I mean, I have a relationship with Usher because Usher and I were on tour a long time ago, and we went on tour together, so we have that connection there. Shakira's a mom. I'm a mom as well, so there's little things that we all bond with each other. And, you know, of course, everybody has entourages and all that stuff, but everybody, even in that case, it's like a family. So there's no ego that's involved.
Well, we have something we want to show our audience, because this is you sitting down with them, getting to know them, playing a little game.
This is a great way to break the ice.
Take a peek.
Which coach would you rob a bank with?
Blake.
I think Adam, because of that video he did for Payphone, he's already ahead of the game on something like that.
These three guys, they're all crooks, you know. Yeah. I could do well with any of them.
Which coach would you like to go to Vegas with?
Vegas.
Probably Usher.
Blake seems like the right choice for Vegas.
It looks like a good time.
Yeah.
I picked you, by the way.
Did you really? I would go to Vegas with you because I've seen all the pictures you post on Twitter, and I like them a lot.
What song would you sing if you had to do a blind audition?
Ooh. I know you're gonna leave me, but I refuse to let you go.
Man, I've never thought about that before.
Cause you mean that much to me, ain't too proud to beg.
Hey! I pressed the button. Maybe one of your own?
Maybe
damn good at it.
One of my own, but you know why? Because one of my own, I know how to sing better than others. I know you're gonna leave
Here we go again.
me, but I refuse to let you go. That's what I was saying.
As you can see, it's a lot of fun. I get to do, especially all the like behind the scenes exclusive interviews that, you know, nobody else is getting. So on our website, nbc.com/The Voice, you get to catch all of that. And of course, I also feed a lot of that those interviews to my Twitter and to Instagram and to my own Facebook as well. So
You're too much fun.
I have fun. I have an easy job. It's like you guys. You guys are having a great time, so I get to do what you guys
it's all
do.
a show.
Yeah.
It's all a show. We're eating peanut butter and onions on this show left and right every day. Shakira and Usher, what do they bring as coaches?
They're brand new.
Ooh, well, I would say Shakira is great at campaigning. Like, she's great at like, hey, the attention's on me. When all the boys are like talking, joking, she's like, hold on a second. And I think she has some really solid things to say. I mean, she really listens and she offers great critiques at that moment. And when she wants somebody, she's, you know, she lets you know. Yeah. And then the same thing with Usher. Usher, of course, we all know he's got the Justin Bieber card, but he really did a great job with him, and he's so successful. So when you see him up there and he actually speaks up and he likes somebody and he smiles, that's another thing. That smile can get anybody.
And he's so super cool.
He's so
up
cool.
there with his leg up there. And,
I would totally. I mean, between the two of them, I don't know. It'd be a hard one to pick.
Really?
That's it like that.
Look, done asking questions. When we come back, it's your turn because we've got questions from viewers.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll be right
Awesome.
back.